At the end of last season, we did a Gfred that was the scumbag sellout Gfred, where I had to get donations to hit the next checkpoint, and we gave penalties to people at the end, like based on how well they'd done throughout the course of the season. Well, we're not doing all the donation stuff this time, but we are bringing back the penalty system, and we're doing it on 8th gear this time to have the most amount of people possible to be affected. Like, so, because last time we were on Xbox, so half the people who were going to get penalties weren't even on the platform. So since we're on 8th gear with 100 people in this server, we're going to go with as many people as possible to be affected by these penalties, and there's going to be a different penalty depending on how well you've done throughout the course of the season of Gfreds, based on how many finishing positions in the top 5 you've had. So for every first place someone's had, they get a 1-minute penalty. So they have to wait at the starting island for 1 minute. For every second place, it's 45 seconds. Every third place, it's 30 seconds. Fourth place is 20 seconds. And fifth place is 10 seconds. And it accumulates as well. So we've actually had a different winner in every single Gfred this season. The only repeat in every normal Gfred, the only repeat winner is in Gfred Scramble, which has been won all by Sipdex. Sipdex has won every single Gfred Scramble this season. But all the other regular Gfreds, we've had different winners. But the second places, the third places, the amount of top 5s is what is going to give the difference in the penalties. 34 different people have accumulated in the top 50, the 50 top 5 spots over the course of the 10 Gfreds we've done this season. So, the biggest penalty is RBS, as you might expect, with a 230-second penalty. That is a long wait. That is a long wait. So he's had 1 win, 2 second places, 2 third places, and 1 fourth place. And that gives a 230-second penalty at the start. There's a joint second place with Sipdex and Verdlith. So Sipdex's 3 wins gives him a 180-second penalty, and Verdlith with 1 win, 2 second places, a third place gives him an 180-second penalty as well. Then we've got 125 seconds for J-Rock, 70 seconds for Yeeticus, 65 seconds for Locke, and then multiple penalties after that I'm going to read out with 60 seconds and under. And this is basically how long you've got to wait at the start before you can go off the island. So have fun, everybody, with some success ballast. This video is brought to you by Broughy.com. This is my website where you can find all the info you need about me and my content, from a fully documented catalogue of my videos with chronological playlists to live streaming plans and much, much more. Go straight there with a link in the description and pinned comment. I've got to wait till 20 seconds. Some will go at 10. This is weird. I'm happy I've got a penalty. RBS is unhappy. I'm happy I've got a penalty. At least I've gotten into the top 5 twice. I got 5th place twice during this season, which is why I've got 2 10-second penalties that have turned into the 20 seconds. So, at least it's something. Getting a car is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. The entire field is ahead of us. I think the 10, 20 and 30 second penalties are kind of... on an 8th gear one. And I wanted to do it on 8th gear just to maximise the amount of people that we had who would get the penalties that they should get. And I'm not saying we'll do this at the end of every single season or anything. I just wanted to... I felt like doing it again without all the donation stuff and doing it on 8th gear seemed to make the most sense. But yeah, I think the 10, 20 and 30-second penalties on 8th gear isn't going to be so bad because the field spread with 97 people is just huge. Like, we've already caught the back end of the big pack. I think the 45-second and 60-second starters might struggle a bit more. The 180-second and 230-second starters are going to struggle quite a lot. Although they will get their free pick of vehicles. Like, we're all going to be gone by the time RBS and Sipdex... Verdleth's not in the race, but he would have been one of them as well. We are all going to be gone by the time they get to the highway. So they'll just get whatever car they can find that's good. They'll probably end up getting a good result out of it anyway, I reckon. Interesting. I remember doing this line. This was an old line to sort of stay out of the way and go to the right, but it's not quick anymore, I don't think. I don't know why I've gone this way. I've just been following people. This was not the right way to go. I would like to report streamer abuse. Look, RBS just don't do so well, and this won't happen. Hey, man. Big penalty times. The 180... So Sipdex will have started. Now. With his 3-minute penalty. Alright, dad joke. Here's one. 2 fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "How do you drive this thing?" Good. So if I'm still at the highway in like 3 minutes, then we're going to have a problem. Oh, there's just so many. This is the thing with 8th gear. There's so many people. Okay, there's a lot of cars back here, though. We should be able to get something. Yeah, I wanted to do this to see... Because I think the penalty system, a few people were like, "Oh, that's not a bad idea. It would be interesting to see what that's like." When we did this the last time. So just doing it without the...
I want to go home.
Am I going to get kicked out? Yes. Oh, so they did as well. Okay, I got it. I got it. We're away. We're away. Let's go. That's all I needed. I just needed something. Oh, there's so many people up here. We're right in the mid-pack here. Like, having that 20-second penalty has basically, all it's done is guarantee a bad start, and that means you're right in the mid-pack of 97 people, which is the worst place to be. But yeah, people were okay with the whole penalty system. And to be fair, I was actually talking to RBS about it after that end of season race last season, and he was positive about the idea as well, bringing back the whole penalty thing on the last Gfred of the season. So he's only got himself to blame, and all the good Gfredders with the big penalties, they've also got RBS to blame. Let's say that. Scary, very scary, very, very scary. But yeah, I didn't want to do the whole donation system again. That was fun for a one-off, but yeah. Success ballast on one of the last Gfreds of the season, only taking into account the results from the previous season. Each season is 3 months, for those who don't know. I think that's reasonable enough. Every now and then. Alright, we're in 30th. We're in the top third. I could be in a quicker car, it seems. But not too bad. I don't think it's worth changing at the moment unless I see a supercar. The traffic is the thing to be most careful about. Okay, that was close. Scary. So much traffic. So much traffic. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was quite the roadblock of traffic. You know, when we say keep right, we kind of had to go left there to just avoid everything. There's the leader on the way back. So it's still pretty close. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? Come on, give me a nice run. Give me a nice run. Come on, come on, give me the speed. That's got to be enough, surely. Now we're talking. There we go. I would really like to get... Yes! Yes! Come on! Now we're talking. Oh, how can I get across the track though? There we go. Yeah, we're into the top 20 after that. We're all right. We're all right. We're not all right. I've been doing great at each checkpoint and doing terrible on the straights. So I know that Gerweg, who's just in front of me, or I think's just been spun out, yeah, they had a 10-second penalty, I think. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember names of everybody who I just read out who has penalties. I mean, there's 34 people who were affected by a penalty in some way. But like I say, I think the 10, 20, 30-second ones are less problematic. Really. The traffic moves back and then immediately goes to where it was. Someone was in a supercar there. Was it an Infernus? Oh, was that RBS? RBS got an Infernus. Okay. That's what I was saying. Like, he's going to have the pick of cars because he'll be on his own. I'd be curious to see where he ends up. It's all a bit of fun after all. We're in variation month of these Gfreds. We're all just here to have some fun. I'm just going to keep the Rebler. It's been doing fine. Bloody hell. This is the second last regular weather condition Gfred of the year as well. Again, I'd initially planned to do this penalty system for the final Gfred of the season next week, but I figured might as well do it where it can have the most impact and we're going to have the most people be affected by it. I mean, the Rebel is not doing too bad, to be fair, considering all the cars around me. There are some quick sports cars and whatnot. It's doing alright. It is a quick SUV, I suppose. It's not an Infernus, mind. Isn't the Infernus the best on the server? On 8th gear. That'll do, thanks for that. Because that was the only one that we banned, right? Last time. I think the Infernus is like the OP car, so RBS has found the right one. Like it's way better than all the Tempestas and sports cars that you can find in traffic. Do I try to do the full send in a Rebel GTS? I'm not gonna go that way. Yes, no, yes, no. Chat has many different opinions. Don't do it, says Verdlith in caps. That's the one who I should be listening to, I think. I can't pet Summer, you're gonna make me feel bad. You can't just let Summer in when I'm in the middle of a race and expect me to be able to pet her. Oh, you can't say that. Now I feel real bad. No. Don't, there's a rock in the way. I thought they got rid of the rock. Was that on Project Homecoming? Yeah, a little bit. In a ha-ha kind of way. This is carnage already as it is. Full send and then pet her. What, when I eventually die because of I tried it? I'm gonna trust Verdlith and not do it. Verdlith knows. He said there's a rock in the way, so whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, I should have just done it. They did it okay. Whoever that was who flew past me. What are you doing? I lost control, alright? God damn it. We can make this work. No, we can't. Is this the full send? Look, even though I know how to do these quicker lines now, we all know that they're not all gonna be like this. They're not all gonna be perfect. We know this. It's still me. Full bonked. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank God he missed that rock. Yeah, at least I didn't hit the rock that was supposedly up the top that I would have hit if I'd tried the full send. Oh God. Well, I'm still in the top third. I did lose some places from that descent. That was a bad descent. That's why I never go the hot lap route on the on 8th gear Gfreds. You can just be waiting there forever if you catch all the traffic coming back. It rides the rails quite well. Okay, so we're in 30th. With better cars around me. Much better cars. No. No. Really? God damn it! Screw it, I'm just going this way. The chaos of 8th gear Gfreds is just something else, isn't it? It's just so crazy. You can be doing well, and then it can turn on its head immediately. Rebler outturned that. Didn't outspeed it though. All those are trees. At the mercy of the mob and dumb luck. Kind of accurate. All right. Just the parachute to go. This Rebler, to be fair to it, has done me very well in this race. I've let it down more so than it's let me down. I just needed to do a decent job one more time. There's a lot of quicker cars now though that people have. Bonk. I was doing good up till the Chiliad descent. Like I kept making places all the way through. But Chiliad, as it so often is, was a race ruiner. Although I've done Chiliad descents quite well recently, with the full send getting better and better, so I guess I was due a bad one. Alright, here we go. Come on, Rebler. That's an awful lot of traffic. That's... God damn it. Screw it. I'm not driving back because there's just so many people. I'm gonna do what these guys have done. I know I'm gonna have to swim a little bit, but I feel like if I turned back there, it was just gonna be more pain of trying to get that Hail Mary done. The traffic in front was just ridiculous, so we're swimming. Oh, look at them all coming in. I'm losing so many places. Maybe it was the right decision to go back, but I've made my decision now. RBS doing Hail Mary now. I swear to God he's going to beat me, isn't he? He's gonna beat me. I can see it. I'm waiting for him to just come past on the parachute. Shafted by bad suspension, got a bad Hail Mary. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. To be fair, I got shafted by the Hail Mary too. My main and only real mistake in this one was Chiliad. 34th. Well, that was quite the race. That was a classic 8th gear experience. Didn't quite get the top third. Yeah. So Gerwig finished 8th with a 30-second penalty. Sipdex finished 26th with a 3-minute penalty. RBS got 47th with his 230-second penalty. Sipdex was 179 seconds behind the leader with a 180-second penalty. That's pretty interesting. Kalev finished 13th with a 60-second penalty. That's a pretty good one too. You can't get around good driving, being able to do these things quickly. You can give all the penalties you want, but the good people will still rise to the top. Although, if anything, it's been kind of balanced. There's the good ones sprinkled through the rest of us plebs, so the success ballast has kind of worked. But yeah, we won't make this a regular thing. It's just, it was fun to do as a follow-up to the previous one without all the donation nonsense. There she is. She's been waiting for so long. I just had to wait. I was doing a race. I'm sorry. There you go. I'm not excused. It's not a reasonable excuse. I mean, to be fair, with me, the way that I messed up that Chiliad descent, I might as well have stopped and pet Summer.
That's what people were telling you.
Yeah. By the way, you can full send on 8th gear. There are no rocks. Yeah, so Verdalith was unaware that there was no rocks. I should have just done it. It would have been less ridiculous of a descent on Chiliad to what actually happened to me. You can full send on every server now. Okay. I knew that there was one, but it's good to know now that there's no rocks on any of the servers. It's all fine. Full send is a play regardless. At least I know for the future. We're learning.